What's up? What's up? And welcome to the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and you know what time it is. Shoot, we get a dual stream today, baby. Yeah, hit you off in the morning time or lunchtime, depending on where you're tuning in from. With the homie Terence Garvin, TG, got to get his thoughts on the game. You know, I got to talk to my dog, right? But then later on tonight, man, we will spin the block, come right back around for victory formation as we preview this upcoming Lions matchup as well, man. You obviously know when we do the 7:30 time frame, that's when Tanisha from At Really Flawed will join us as well. So, like I said, man, we're going to have us a little fun one today for sure about that one, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But hopefully everybody has warmed up over the weekend. It was absolute brick out there at the game this week. Holy smokes. I'm just doing my interview pregame with my man, John Jackson. Retired Steelers offensive lineman, dude that started in the Super Bowl 30 for the black and gold. And man, my fingers were going numb holding the microphone. I'm just like, oh my God, I am cold. So yeah, I've definitely enjoyed being in the house, but now all of a sudden it's like 40 degrees, supposed to be like 60 degrees tomorrow. I'm like, yo, this isn't okay. All right, storm me off a little bit. So shout out to the weather. Shout out to us all being here though. All right. So you already know. And because both shows today are very special, as you can see in my top right corner, let me go ahead and pay this bill on the front end so we don't have any issues later today. Okay. You know what time it is, baby. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook, baby. We talking about the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and my personal favorite, reliable. And we know we're getting to the end of the regular season for the NFL season, and that postseason is around the corner. So when you're talking about, money line, when you're talking about the spread or against the spread, or hey, maybe you all the way into the weeds of prop bets, everything that you want is available right here with this app. But if we talking about it, I got a reason. All right. Because we got a promo code, baby, and that is for all of my new customers. When you download the app, you make your first bet of $5. If you use the promo code Moats, you will receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. It is a beautiful concept, baby. Promo code is Moats. That's simple, all right? But at the same time, I understand you could get lost in the sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. Shoot, if you live in New York, you got a special number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. Gambler. Alrighty, man. I'm over here pushing all the wrong buttons, man. Like I said, shout out to this early action today. All right, making sure I'm getting all this thing quarterbacked up. But shout out to yo, all right, and shout out to Apollo Creed. He said, Chetch, come on, Chetch. And look, every once in a while, I gotta take him there every once in a while. You know that. No, trying to get fired today. Hey, you see me over here, right? I'm staying ahead of it, baby. All right, because when you wait and you don't get the ad read in appropriate time, your phone start to go off. You start getting texts, and I don't want to get any text today. All right. And I got 2 shows to be focused on to make sure that I at least get that portion. Now that I got that done, that was the hard work. All right. All right. Now we can kick back. Now it's a full on party. Okay. Because once I get that done, now I'm like, all right, we smooth. But anywho, excuse me on that one. Drop it in the comment section of where you're tuning in from so that way I can give you that big boy shout out to start today's show. Because like I said, man, we will have Terence Garvin, aka TG, joining us momentarily. And if he's a little bit tardy, then, we got some pivot options as well. But wanted to make sure we get all this stuff on the front end as well. All right. So let's get it. And shout out to Kenneth Moses, man. Kenneth, nothing has happened to the phones. You remember, we had a show. We didn't have a show what day? Monday, because it was a game. You feel me? And then Tuesday, you got your show, and then and then today you got 2 shows. You feel me? So that's all that is, man. But trust me, I could diet down a little bit more, and then yes, that gives you that. But You know how I go, man. The people kind of want to hear TG. They kind of want to hear Tanisha and Mark. So that's the only thing right now. But trust me, we ain't forget you, baby. We have not forgot you. And we got to shout out also to TG because he's also been showing up on top. That's the other part, man. Because usually he's my tardy guy, right? So that's when we got that little bit of time in there, all right? But I have not forgot you. Trust me, I have not, baby. But let's get it. Let's get it. The homie Mike Hood in the 614 Columbus. Shout out Columbus, Ohio. 724 Claridge, PA for the homie X Concepts. And he says, happy Victory Monday, gents. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wendy Johnson in the 562 Long Beach, California. Shout out to the LBC. And of course, Lifted Ones in the 916 South Sacramento. How you doing, Mr. Moats? Man, I'm Gucci over here. I was a little bit sad when I looked out and I saw green grass because I was hoping for like just this full winter wonderland white Christmas. So I'm like, yo, can I get some snow at some point in time? But it's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. And on top of that, I feel like the hot, and then the cold is throwing your boy off. So I'm over here like, all right, now let me get some of that. What OJ at? Let me get some orange juice. Let me get some vitamin C. All right, let me just stay ahead of it. So yeah, it's a lot of that going on right now. All right, but such is life, right? Such is life. Let's see who else we got in the building, though, before we get too deep in this. The homie Kenneth Moses, shout out. And he says, salute from the 202 by way of the 757, but he's born in the 803. Shout out. Well-traveled man as well, man. Well-traveled. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh, and 1200 in the 520. And he says, retired from the Air Force 2 days ago. Still working on base though. LOL. Man, salute to you. We appreciate your service. We appreciate your sacrifice. And man, the fact that you still find time to tap in with us while protecting this country, man. And doing what you had to do. We do appreciate you from the heart, man. And congratulations, man. Nothing like retirement, man. Join the club. All right. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And now it's officially a party. We got the homie Rod Dials in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio, baby. Mr. Share a line. Let's get it. Let's get it. And I do see you, AJ Martinez, in the 505. And I want to say that's Santa Fe, New Mexico, if I remember correctly. So let's get it. Let's get it. All righty. But shoot, as I am looking, my dog has not popped up just yet. So as Kenneth Moses had said earlier, what about the phone lines? Literally, phone lines are easy when my dog is a little bit, going through whatever he needs to go through before he can get here. So I ain't got nothing I want to talk to you about just yet. I'm gonna talk. I've been talking all day. I've been talking all yesterday. Gave you a whole hour and a half of talking with the panel. We ain't talking no more. You know what's about to happen? We about to open up these phone lines. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all got to say about the situation. How'd y'all feel about this game on Monday night, man? So let me make sure I got the digits because I had to get that new number and everything. All right, and I'm still trying to memorize that new number. It's a work in progress, though. All right, I kind of got it all the way memorized, but not all the way memorized. If that makes sense. All right. Oh, and of course, see, this is what I'm talking about. As soon as we was about to go to the phone lines, now I see the face pop up, bro. So forgive me, gang. Forgive me. It ain't me. You got to blame TG. All right, guys? Blame TG. It's his fault. All right. We was about to open the phone lines up, man. I was ready. All right. I was ready. Let me get my dog right real quick. Hold up. All right. My dog really hit me with the yo. I'm ready though. All right. Hold on. Let me get him right. All right. There you go. Hold at it. All right. Got the audio. Let's get tapped in real quick with my dog man. We with that, man. Yeah. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, you know what time it is. We joined right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum, by that West Virginia Mountaineer alum, TG. They said it's almost heaven. That's what they said over in West Virginia. It's almost heaven, all right?
Almost heaven.
They say a lot of people for sure say it, baby. A lot of people for sure say it. And I'm joined by that. Let's go, man. The former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University, one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, Terence Garvin. TG. Let's go, man. You see the congregation. A lot of people responding to you, man. Let's go, man. TG, the great top G. Let's go, man. I see you, bro. I see. Set
I
the
had to
scene for me, man. What you feeling over there,
I
man?
had to see the energy. I had to, I'm free agent in a sense. Got to talk to the
Yeah.
people. Got to see what's going on in the world. You know, but just tapping in. How's it
I
going? What's
love it, bro.
good?
I love it, man.
What's
Look, the people
good?
loving that you here, man. They dropping your emojis in the chat and everything, man. So
Yeah,
shoot, life's good over here, man. Enjoying
yeah.
this weirdo weather though, bro. I felt like it was like 10 degrees 2 days ago, and now we got
It's
40,
nice
supposed
out
to be
today.
60 tomorrow, bro. It's
It's
a little
nice out
different.
today.
Hey, look,
We
leave the big boy
outside.
code at the crib. Leave the code at the crib, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah, man.
we
But
outside
what's
with
up
it.
with you though, man? Because we done had a big boy Monday night game. We saw some
Yeah,
history get made, right? We saw a coach tap into officially the top 10 most wins all time, right? We seen
yeah,
some of that. We seen some big hits. We seen some explosive passing. We seen some defense. But
yeah.
we need to hear from you. How did you feel about the 28-15 victory from the Black and Gold versus the Dolphins Monday night, man?
Um, I thought the score. It sounds crazy. I thought the score didn't truly show the game. Like I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
really. It was worse than 28-15. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I thought per se they're not even happy with the 15. Like and truly embracing the
Yep.
process and doing the process. You're like they shouldn't have got 15. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I thought they played good though. They controlled the game. They ran the ball. I thought they ran the ball really well. I thought they protected Aaron really well. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even though he got hit a few times or whatever, but I thought he was safe back there. He didn't feel
Yeah.
endangered back there. I thought he did a good job of controlling the game. He made some big boy throws. That throw he threw to GP was Aaron
Or
esque.
DK. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DK, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Ugh.
Yeah.
See,
Hey,
it
look,
was
look.
Aaron
Already
esque.
peepee. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it
a
was Aaron
dime though,
esque.
bro. Mm-hmm.
Like I thought they looked good. Like they looked. I thought these last few weeks, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they've been clicking. I think they coming together. I think you can see
Mm-hmm.
the Steeler way starting to truly show up. You know, I
Yeah.
think it's there. Um, I
Well,
think
shoot.
they're
And
hot. You know, it's
well,
who
and
gets
speaking
hot.
of hot teams, yeah. Because
Yeah,
you were the one who kind of talked about the Dolphins being a hot team, right?
I
Coming
thought they
into this
was a hot
matchup,
team.
4 games in a row where they had won twice during that 4 game span where they scored over 30 points. They were also able to hold some teams defensively. We talked about Buffalo holding them to 13 points. We talked about the Jets. I mean, it was literally like 28-3 at one point of that game, man. But as a whole, a hot team like that coming in, and then us being able to essentially cool them off
Cool
with
them
the
off
heat that we're kind of on right now,
for
just kind of
sure.
reiterate what you said. Mm-hmm.
I think that team's clicking. I think that defense is starting to find its way. You
You
know,
see it?
I think it's finding its way. I like PQ this weekend. I think PQ played really
Okay.
good. I think he's an emotional leader. Like he be into the game. You can always see he's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody score, he's the one holler at him. I think it matters right now. You can see that.
Yeah.
I just think they're playing good. I thought Ramsey played well. You know, thought he was Ramsey. Like we got an Asante Samuel interception.
You see it, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
man. It ain't
So
take long. It ain't take long.
them corners waking up. Them corners
Mm-hmm.
is waking up. They getting deeper by the day. They starting to get. I just think they finding themselves. Like it's
Yeah.
taking a few minutes, but I think even like we keep saying, like the DK route tree. I think they're slowly finding a route or two for them. Like hit them with that one, that quick
Mm-hmm.
over. Like that's a nice route for them. You know, um, just finding. You know, they
Yeah.
put them in different spots. They put them at number two instead of always at number one. Just
Mm-hmm.
moving them around, putting them in different places to get a different route. Like you can still get a vertical stretch out of them without Sully taking that,
Yes.
that shot. I thought they were finding ways to get him the ball. Um, 14 games, well, his MVP is right now.
Hey,
Like,
come on,
you know,
fam. Hey, look, the
like,
way he hooping.
hmm
All right.
hmm I thought,
It's you.
I just think they look good. I think they're still looking for their weapon, their second
Mm-hmm.
weapon per se. I think they're still seeking that. I think feeling like you're still looking for that other guy,
Yeah.
and I think that's why you see DK starting to move and get in different spots. And it's like, all right, let's try to hit him like this. But I thought the storyline of the Dolphins game was them stopping that run the way they did. Like the
Bro, we
Dolphins,
talked about
yeah,
A Chain coming into this game, bro. Averaging what 120, but he had. I mean, even them as a team were rushing for dang near 200 yards at points in time doing this 4 game winning streak, man.
yeah, for sure. They
I'm
run the
and
ball
A
well.
Chain that was his lowest total since week 5.
They get in formations that are just truly
Mm-hmm.
a problem. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the double tight ends, double fullbacks. Y offs. Like they just get in formations that just give you a lot of situations. It's like, what do I look at here? You know, is this my key or is that my key? Or they just play with your eyes a lot. And they
And
got
they
so much
fast.
speed. They gotta
They
like you
fast.
take a bad step and it's gone. You know? So I like their I you know, I was telling you, I like a lot of stuff that Miami does. I like their defense. They do a lot of stuff defensively that's clever, that's slick.
Mm-hmm.
Um I thought it didn't give Pittsburgh the problem that they were looking for, obviously, but I thought they
Yeah.
played really well. Like I didn't think the score reflected how well they played. Like they played
Mm-hmm.
really well. I think they're getting hot in November, hot December. This is a
Mm-hmm.
dangerous. I think that's when you get dangerous. You know, if it ended today, they'd have a home game. You know
And
what I
that's the
mean?
thing. Like, man, they're still going into a week 16 now on
Mm-hmm.
top of the division.
Mm-hmm.
They've spent the majority of this season as the clear cut top of the division.
For sure.
And that's the part where it's like, yeah, they haven't been perfect, but you can definitely see 2 weeks in December, they're getting or continuing to get better, continuing to improve. And
They're
that's,
improving.
we're talking about a group getting hot, a group that wants to come into the postseason
Mm-hmm.
on the rise. This is what it's starting to look like
The
right
team
there.
on the rise. I think they're a
Mhm.
dangerous team. I think they're somebody you don't want to see right now. You
Yeah.
know, I heard different stuff about this Detroit team and whatnot. It's like I,
Man, how
AFC.
you feeling about this Detroit team, bro? What's your energy, man? Because they saying, man, he just keep winning. Was it you could win these next two, Baltimore lose one, and you got you a spot.
I
You ain't
just
got to wait about the last one.
You know, I'm an AFC guy, man. I'm on that
Mm,
AFC train. Like I'm on these games matter. I'm not on no game. Every
mm,
game matters. And this
yeah.
Detroit team's tough. They're a hot team too. They got two receivers in the leading the NFL
Mm,
in yards. Two of them in the top 10. They stretching it out. Don't get in that cover four on these boys. You don't want to do that.
yeah.
Don't want to do that. They
Stay,
exposing cover
stay up
fours.
out of that.
Yeah,
Stay up
they
out of
really
that.
exposing man's
Yeah.
like look eyes on this, get some eyes on it. But I think they're hot. I think this Pittsburgh team's hot. I'm on the Cleveland, Baltimore train. I'm like, let's go handle
Mm,
those, get you a home game, and bring everything through Pittsburgh, and then travel when you got to, and let's see what it is. You
mm-hmm.
know, I'm big on protect Aaron. You don't want to get him hit. Yeah, keep him healthy. Keep him healthy. I think he's starting to look like Aaron in the sense of confidence. You know, I think this was the first week I say in a while you feel like he believes in this team as hard as he does. Like this
Mm-hmm.
is my guys. These my guys.
Yes.
Like I think the shift has happened where like everybody's coming to the meetings. You know what I mean? Everybody's coming to the group.
Shout
Everybody's
out
pulling
to
up.
the beats, bro.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you can
A
feel that.
little
Like,
early too. You ain't being late.
yeah,
Early.
we're
Yeah.
all there. We're all
Mm-hmm.
pulling up. I think it just feels like we believe. I think the whole might sound crazy, the Fire Tomlin screams, I think it brought
Mm-hmm.
them together. I feel like now they're in there like,
Yep.
no, this our guy. This my
Mm-hmm.
guy. I came to
Yep.
rock with him. Let's rock out. Let's do what we gotta do. Let's win. You know?
It
It
is
feels
funny
like
how adversity does that within sports teams. We know, media wise, fan wise, that's not the case, right? Adversity results or typically equates to the booing or the I don't want to watch this. I'm so pissed off, da 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 da, right? Whereas like for the players, though, as you just said, it's like almost like they rally together behind that.
for sure.
And I think that's something that is very unique. But from your perspective, man, what are some of the benefits to that mindset that the players are at least showing right now over these past 2 games or 3 games now following, that Bill situation?
I just think they rally together. Like it just looks like they rallying together. It looks like they believe. It looks like even bigger they buying in. You
Mm-hmm.
know? Like this is how we're gonna do things. Like because they're still in that 13 personnel.
You see
They're
it.
still, yeah, they still,
John Smith get
74.
the
I'm still
toss
the extra
play. I
ball.
said, hold on now. All right, I done seen this.
That
Yeah.
interests me. That interests
Mm.
me. You know,
That's
the
man, he
the
been doing that, man. That's
hmm
he on occasion he gonna throw that big athlete tight end back there. Let me get some
hmm
big speed, a little bit more athletic, a
hmm
little bit more
but
size on it, and it catch you off
but the
guard.
the 1-2 punch in a sense, like that just I think you gotta like
Mm-hmm.
watch the storyline in that. You know what I mean? Like I think he looked good running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got 20 tight ends in there per se. You know what I mean? Plenty of tight ends. I think that's
Everybody a
another
tight end
power
right
back.
now, bro.
Yeah,
But that's how Arthur Smith has used him. Like when I tell
hmm
you, like in Atlanta, man, I could pull up a highlight of literally Jonnu Smith scoring the same exact play that he
running the
just
ball.
scored for us. Like that's what he does. And even in Tennessee, it's like Arthur Smith likes. I don't know if it's tight ends in that space or just Jonnu Smith because of the athleticism and his profile,
hmm
but that is definitely one of those staples that Arthur Smith and Jonnu Smith
hmm
just run wherever they've been at, and it has success. Now, my whole question is, do you feel like you can do that full time though? Because we've seen
I
like
don't
the
see why
James
you
Starks of the
can't. That's
world who went from wide receiver to running back. Was that
yeah.
Green Bay? Yeah, 2010 time frame, 2011.
I
Yeah.
think that's what interests me. I'm like, well, why can't you?
Mhm.
You know, why
But you
why
paid it
can't that
though.
be? Why
You
can't that
bought that.
be? Yeah,
You
you
bought it,
bought it.
TG. You bought it,
I
and you paid a
hear
lot
you.
for it. You built, yeah.
But you
We
bought
talk
this,
about
but I think
Muth. We talk
I,
about Muth, and it's like, yo, this is also getting a check, the
it
same type of
is.
check. Yeah.
It is, and I think you're getting Gainesville for such a discount that it makes it where it's like, hey, this can make sense. You know what I mean? Like you don't feel like, because I say you don't feel like you're losing out on 30 in a sense where it's like, well, I'm still getting this. I got the discount here per se.
You want to
It's
turn
still
Jonnu
balanced
Smith into our Cordell Patterson, essentially, like in that space, right?
I just think
But a more
this.
effective version, a more effective
I
version.
th-
But like
I
that kind
think
of mindset.
I think the purpose in 30 was 3rd and 2. I'm going to get that. I think the
Okay.
purpose in 30 was, you know what I mean? That's how he was built.
Uh
You
huh.
know, I think Najee was the first punch, 30 come give you that. And then it's
Yeah.
like he turned into the first punch. And then, 14, but
14
now
stepping
14,
around it a little bit though.
he's quietly turned into
He's
first and second
yeah,
down, where it's like, is
because he's
this
stepping
your
around.
is this your like because it's a two-headed monster, like that's how it's built. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
is that the two-headed monster? That's an interesting one. You see anything 3rd and 1, anything a yard and less, you getting a Hayward coming in, like you gonna get that. So it's like it's
First
kind
down.
of, but I think that's hurting. I don't want to say hurt. I don't want to be like that, but like now, what is Jalen's role in a sense? Like I feel like it came in late and it kind of was the gut punch to get you out of there. But then you see
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Smith come with the super gut punch, where it's like this could be the punch. Like I could.
I mean, I think
It's
I think it's a good and not so good situation. I think
same
it's good
page
that you have the variables, you have these different options, the different players you can kind of roll out personnel wise to kind of get the best
for
of it.
sure.
But at the same time, yeah, you can see where this could impact 30's overall usage in his like definitive role. But me looking at 14 step up the way that he stepped up this season, regardless of the role, it's like, man, the production is production.
Yeah,
And that's the thing where I can't penalize that because we paid 30. It's like, man, 14, he's been one of our most consistent players literally all season long, man.
for sure.
Yeah.
14's a guy. Like I think you know reliability. I think you
Mm-hmm.
know what you're getting out of it. I think it makes a guy miss. He's doing a lot of good stuff. Runs the whole route well,
Mm-hmm.
catches well. Um, you know, I think it's a featured aspect. It's just, do you feature it? I think that's
We've
the
been
question
featuring it. He had the most receiving targets this past game,
for
and
sure.
he still had another 10 carries.
I think
8
he's
to 10.
the
Like he's the guy. He
he's
we
the
run a
guy.
lot through him. Yes.
Yeah, he's the
We
guy
run a
right
lot
now.
of our offense through him, man.
But quietly, if you take that route, like he's the guy, and then 80's the second weapon. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like
You see
the
it.
film say it, like that's weapon
Mm-hmm.
one, that's weapon two. And it's like
And
I
then they
don't think you want to
selective
build
about DK. Yeah.
you don't want to build like that. Like that's not where you're trying to build your life on.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's what it's turned into this year.
Yeah.
I'm just more saying future reference as this thing grow. Like I think that's how a Johnny Smith turns into like, bro, you're a full time running back now. Like, and I
I see
know
that.
I can win this matchup if I want to put you in an empty situation. And now I got all these tight ends, or I know I can just do
Yeah.
some things with that.
I mean, I get skittish on that, man. It's like I like it situationally.
Situation.
I think it's a different aspect when you talk about, all right,
When you
bro,
know that's
you're
it.
playing right it, like because that was the Cordell Patterson thing. It's like when it was, yo, this is kind of it can do this, or this. Yeah, different. When it's just, yo, this is what you're gonna be playing. Like, bro, I don't think that Janu is wanting to do that, bro. You know
I'm
what
with you.
those hits are like. You know what you're sending.
I'm
And
with
we
you.
know them tight ends getting tackled on the perimeter after a catch is very different than you running that ball in that A and that B
For
gap,
sure.
bro.
For
And
sure.
that's why even on that toss play, I'm like, the toss is cool because even if you get hit,
I'm getting
it
to an
shouldn't
edge.
be as violent. It's to the
For sure.
edge. You catch what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas
For
when you
sure.
say, all right, I want you to be a running back now.
He'll get
Bro,
that
that first time he
2 yards.
hit that A gap and that hit him once, man. I'm just like, bro, I don't like that, man, because that adds up. And then if that ball gets put on the ground, we know how we have to operate as well. So I just think of that part of it. Just whenever we're talking about the tight end part, because we would agree that's just a different type of
It's
hitting in there,
different.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
with you. Same page. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
Yeah.
Mm.
But shoot,
I'm
man,
with you.
offensive line wise, though, if they can continue to protect and block the way that they've done these past 2 games at least,
They'll be
that
straight.
does open up a lot more for those dudes because we've seen the deep passing. We've seen the cross. Bro, we was hitting the middle of the field. Muth, right? The MVS touchdown. That was deep over, right? All of those have to get developed, and that takes time. But
I
if the
thought that
O-line
young
can
boy.
keep protecting,
I'm sorry.
Dylan Cook. Yeah.
I thought that young boy held it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Dylan
mean?
Cook, 60. Yes, sir.
He was safe over there. You felt good. You felt. I
Mm-hmm.
thought Aaron, like just you watch how he play. Watch his flow.
Yeah.
He don't look like that same skittish. Like I'm looking over my shoulder. He
Mm-hmm.
looked a little bit more like, let me find something. I'm downfield with it. My eyes are a little bit more. I'm comfortable. Hold that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And with that Aaron, that's still Aaron. Like I still
See.
say, like, remember I've always like, you know, I like the big arm guys. I like the Aarons, the Patricks. You know, obviously they're the mans, but I still think
Yeah.
that's the best quarterback in the league when it's hot. When it's
Mm-hmm.
him, because you know where he want to throw it. You know what he looking at. Like, you know, I know what I see. I know what I'm, man. I'll flick this, and those flicks, they look light. He throwing them, and he get them out
Bro.
quick, and he do a lot
The
of good stuff.
safety knew he had a pick, bro. The
Come on,
whole player knew he had a pick, and he's like,
come
bro,
on. He
no,
played it perfect.
it
He
was
read it perfect. It just
spot
was a better
on.
throw. Yeah,
Yeah.
he read it perfect. And I'll be honest, Miami's defense played
They
all
play well.
right.
Yeah.
They played all right. Like they did a lot of good stuff. Like to a young quarterback,
Yeah.
that would have gave a young quarter. Because I mean, they were doing stuff, man. They would show you one
Yep.
high
You seen it.
and rock that into a cover 2, like inverted cover 2 out. Like it was some wicked stuff they was doing. It was some wicked stuff, like for real.
Yep.
And like
Hey, look,
to
see,
where
this is why I
even
like these
told you, I'm
combos
like,
because you could appreciate it. Yeah, we was texting
man,
about it. I'm like, bro, I'm peeping what you peeping. And I'm like, I like it. I just don't like Miami. So I'm like, that's like
I
my
love that.
but it's like, yo, I peep it. Shout out to
I
Anthony Weaver down
love that
there, man. That's my
defense.
dude, man. Yeah.
You know, as a defensive guy, like I love that, like just some of the
Yeah.
movements they were doing and the 2-to-1s. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody 2-to-1, and you know, 2 safety, show 2 high, rock the 1. But when you can rock that 1-to-2, that gives people problems. Like that's tough,
Yep.
especially when it comes from like a corner aspect. That's a lot. That's a
But shoot,
lot.
man, that's that's what that Weaver, Ryan, Rex Ryan, Buddy Brian.
Yeah,
So that's that family, that man.
yeah,
But
that's a lot.
bro, it could cook for sure. But I was a little bit surprised though, man. Just going back to the O line, bro. Youngboy was blocking Bradley Chubb as well, man.
He held it down.
Yeah,
Bro, it's not just a Bradley Chubb in there. It's a
come
that
on,
boy
bro.
from Penn State in there.
Yeah. Chop.
20,
I know the
21st pick in the
Selly.
draft.
I know the
It's
Selly.
heat in
Come
there.
on, bro.
It's heat
Yeah.
in there.
Yes,
That
sir.
Miami team's just like
They got pieces, bro.
it's pieces.
They got
You know
pieces.
what I'm talking? It's pieces in there. Like
You said they just missing a quarterback. What'd you say? I ain't hear,
Which-
you said he's missing a quarterback. Which was it Tyreek? Which one? I ain't hear you all the way. Something you said Tua. Did you say Tua? What'd you say? Because you a
Well, they
Miami
paid
guy.
Tua all that money.
You a 305 guy. I mean, what color socks you got on right now, bro?
I got the black and gold socks on.
Oh, okay. I was just checking, man. All right.
I just think it's tough. I forever say it's hard to win in Miami, man. It's a lot of distractions in Miami. I think it's not super a football city, you know. I think it's hard to win in Miami. I think it surprises me that Tua struggles the way he struggles with the exoticness of that defense over there. You know what I mean? To be able to practice.
Because you're seeing it
against
every
that.
day in practice. Yep.
Yeah, like it surprises me. He struggles how he struggles. I thought that corner route he threw, I was like, that's pick. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't really see what he seen, but I seen what he seen. But like, and you know, I never thought Tua was a big arm guy. I always thought
Right.
he was an on-time guy. It almost looks
Yeah.
like, respectfully, like they might do too much. You know what I mean? And he don't know.
He's not processing pre-snap to
Mhm.
post-snap. It's like whatever
Yeah.
that picture is before he snapped the ball, he think that's what that picture is. And it's like, bro, you just broke it down. Man, we'll show 1 to go to 2, show 2 go to 1, inverted on the back. It's like,
Man,
dude, that's a lot that changes from what you saw here to now when you dropping back, and you really got to be able to process that. And if you can't, you got to be able to be athletic enough to at least give yourself
Buy
time
you a
to
second.
process it,
It's
right?
almost
And that's
like
the
he
difference. Yeah.
not. It's almost like he throws it once they get open. And in the NFL,
Yeah,
that's too
yeah,
late.
that's college. That's college style. He has to see it versus
Yeah,
anticipating it.
yeah. You gotta like throw people open a little bit
Yeah.
more in the NFL.
But he got in trouble early on this season trying to do that because once again, it's like, bro, you hit people in the face with it, and you talking about, yeah, man, it was this, and it's like, bro, you're seeing it wrong though.
Seeing it wrong.
So
He just
now
don't have
it's
no
almost
confidence.
like, yeah, so that's what's like he doesn't have the confidence when I watch it. It's like you said, he has to see it be open before he trusts to throw it.
And yeah, I heard they made a move. It's time to make a move. They can't make too much of a move because they owe him so
He's
much
still
money.
on. He's guaranteed
Like,
money next year.
They're in
You
that
can't
Russell
move on from
Wilson
that.
situation. Yeah,
You
like
just think I was about to say, I think it's even worse than that, low key, because it's like, yo, he still has so much it is guaranteed. Like, you can't. But yeah, with Russell was what 30? Was that 30 something that Denver had on him, right?
54.
Yeah, that's what I was like. His is way like he's killing your cap. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny how much it's evolved, right? I remember when Antonio Brown, we talked about the AB going out to Vegas, and it was like, yo, that's 20 million in the hole. And we're like, yo, this is crazy. Then when you get the Russ situation, it was like 35, 38 in the hole. You're like, what? Now when you're talking to it, it's like, bro, it's no way.
Yeah.
It's like no way they could go that far, right? You can't, because it kills your roster. Like, you pay him to be not just one player, to be like 5 players. Yeah, man.
Yeah. You can't do that. And like, I get the Quinn thing, and I might be just trying to save him, maybe try to trade him, maybe send him to the Raiders.
If you couldn't trade Kirk Cousins, you really think you're gonna be able to trade Tua? I feel like they both in the same boat with them big contracts.
Something like the Raiders might bite. He won a natty before. It might
you like that over the Geno situation or drafting?
I don't
think because you gave Geno the money.
It's not a hot draft. I think they're done with Gene. I love Gene for Heisman. Geno, that's one guy.
That's fair.
I think they move on. I think that whole thing gets washed a little bit over there. Like,
low key, I'm trying to see what happens with Pete, bro. Yeah,
like,
it look weird. It like get real weird, bro. Yeah,
so it's just he's in a great tough boat. He's like Brian
he need
Kelly
to go to
of the
Arizona. He need to go to Arizona when they move on from college.
Like
let him go to Arizona, bro. Like it's chill for him. He'll be able to get his credit back right. Get low pressure situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that'll help him out, like something like that, bro.
I'd like him to get. I love warm climate for him. I love him to stay in a warm climate.
AZ, you got the dome on top of it. You stay in NFC West. You ain't never tapping at nothing crazy cold. Yeah.
But I hate for him to see Seattle and then see a San Fran and then like
they gonna do him dirty. That's
a lot up there. That's the toughest conference in football. Like,
that is a lot, bro.
That's a lot. You got to score with San Fran's. Like, they gonna score. I don't care who you is. They gonna score. You know what I mean?
Shoot,
like,
the Rams. You don't think the Rams gonna put points up? Rams coming off the bus going 30. They're like, yo, this one we might go 40 on you, but we're gonna give you 30 off the bus. Yeah.
Man, I watched that Rams Detroit game.
All right.
And I was like, this is high scoring, and the crazy part is these are two of the top defenses in the league.
Yes.
But
like good defenses. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna score. Like,
well coached, fundamentally sound, productive players, star talent. Don't matter.
We're gonna score. Like, you better score. So it's like, I hate Arizona for it. I love it and I hate it. I don't.
Because I'm trying to think, where is it quiet enough? Like, he need an old school St. Louis Rams. Where's the old school St. Louis Rams? Like, throw him there. Colts will be fine, but the Colts are gonna be too loud right now, I think. Because they're gonna be going through their whole what's up with Daniel Jones or not. All right, are you bring who you bringing in or not? Like, I feel like that's that situation. Colts will be clean though. Colts, you can't go out the Colts, bro.
You need to go somewhere indoors though.
It used to be Jacksonville, but they got Trevor down there. Carolina, but they got Bryce. Because I'm like, you can for sure hit the Carolina. You can go to New Orleans. I think New Orleans, he can live in there.
I like that. But that's
in the dome.
It's hostile in there though.
I know.
Yeah.
But he should feel some type of comfort though, being a Bama dude, man, SEC and all that, man. It's like, yo, you done been down there a couple times, or at least you know.
I don't see that.
You ain't seeing New Orleans for him? I can see New Orleans for him.
I don't see that though.
All right, Tennessee, no, because they got Cam Ward. Even though Tennessee would have been a perfect spot, quiet.
Yeah.
Nothing in Washington.
I just don't see it. Not Washington.
Can't go to Washington. Because I'm like, where is the situation where you got the quarterback, but he's hurt? You know, if you got the guy, but he's going to be down for the year, that's another option. Oh, you're freezing up on me? All right, all right. Okay, all right, all right. Well, then freeze up over there. If you're gonna freeze, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kenneth Moses says Miami or Minnesota. All right, I ain't hating on Minnesota for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, so Kenneth Moses bringing up New Orleans and Minnesota as options. Like I said, man, I think those are sweet places for me. Like I said, we're gonna wait to see how long my dog takes to get resituated back over here and everything like that, man. But shoot, for me, man, I don't hate the finding a situation where the quarterback is already there, he's established, but maybe he's hurt and is going to miss time. Like I said, man, if you could walk into that situation, that's what we've seen the past couple of years in Minnesota, right? When you talked about what Daniel Jones did up there, then before Daniel Jones, you had was Sam Darnold for a little while up there as well, man. So yeah, hey. Shout out. The frozen picture does look dope, bro. It's like the visual, the lighting and everything. Like, yeah, shout out. My dog is he's remote right now, okay? He's on location at West Virginia University. His old stumping grounds. All right. So shout out, man. But yeah, on occasion, technology don't do him his don't do the best favors for my dog. All right. But hopefully he get right. All right. Come back sooner rather than later. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, now Corey Hewins brings up Cleveland as an option for dang on, is my thing tripping now? All right, hold on. Let me all right. Yep. Looks like my thing's tripping now. All right, maybe. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he says Cleveland. There we go. Shout out to Corey Hewins, man. I was like, yo, I'm clicking the button. Why won't the button allow it to pop up? But now it's popped up, so we're good. All right, shout out to Cleveland, man. But that's another option though, man. Because over there right now, you got Dylan Gabriel, you have Shador, you got Deshaun Watson, who's obviously, working his way back from an injury. So those variables does create a little bit less pressure situation. Contract wise, the thing is you have to trade for him. So he's walking in with a ton of money. Cleveland, I don't think that can work there, man, because you already have money that you've been dealing out to Deshaun Watson. And you don't want to have another quarterback that you got big questions about already taking up even more of your cap space once you are finally getting to the back end of the Deshaun Watson situation contractually. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, man, you bringing us some good team names. All right. Shout out to Kenneth Moses right here. The Jets also, man, we know currently right now, Justin Fields over there got money involved with him. We'd have to see how much he has remaining guaranteed wise next year. But the flip side also becomes this: would Miami be willing to trade Tua within the division? Right. We're talking starting quarterback, trade him to another division foe that he would ultimately go in and be the starter for. I know Cleveland did that in terms of sending Joe Flacco to Cincinnati. It was mind-boggling. We all looked at it very, very much like, yo, this is crazy. So I don't necessarily anticipate the Dolphins doing something similar in the AFC East and sending Tua to the Jets, even though it would make for just a crazy storyline, right? And if you're talking about the Dolphins, if they truly feel like Tua isn't capable of winning them games anymore and they don't think he's a good player, sending him to the Jets would for sure send that message, because you're saying I'm not afraid to face you twice a year. I'm not afraid of seeing you and what you might feel emotionally and stuff like that. So that could also be very different and unique. All right, but like I said early on, nah, I don't really see that one just yet. All right. Yeah, Leah Warren, that's some of the stuff that I was hearing as well, man, in terms of Kyler Murray potentially being on the outs in Arizona. That's kind of the rumblings that I've been hearing, and that was why I brought Arizona up first. Location wise, I think weather is perfect for Tua. The fact that you got the dome is natural grass out there as well, and you have a fan base, with all due respect, that aren't as passionate about their squad as Dolphins fans at times can be. For sure, not even close to Pittsburgh fans, right? So I think in that space that could just alleviate some of that pressure on him. But as TG was breaking it down, man, you do face a gauntlet when you're talking about Niners, Rams, Seahawks. That gets for real. And defensively, those teams also, man, are for real. So, now Now, see, this is that weird time right now because I know my dog is relocating to try to find a better spot. And I want to go ahead and just say, you know what, man, let's get the phone lines in the middle while we're waiting. But as soon as I set it up, he's going to pop back up. We literally just had this happen, guys. It literally just happened before we started out, right? We know this. Okay. So we're just going to stay here for like another minute. Okay. And then after that, I'll make a decision about the phones. Ooh. Now, 49ers or Falcons. 49ers, I don't think is an option because Brock Purdy. But if he was willing to go, and the reason why I keep saying I don't think it's an option is this. As much as I would be open to, and I personally feel like it would be a benefit if he did do that, man, sit somewhere, get your year off, Daniel Jones style, Sam Darnold style, and then boom, hop back in it. He has too much guaranteed money for this coming season. So you can't sit him behind Brock Purdy on that Niners team and him accounting for, 30, $40 million. It's like, yo, that's a lot, And then when you talk about what that does in terms of just other players that you could be spending that money on to help your roster out, that's the reason why I don't see, San Francisco being an option. And then with Atlanta, they literally just was doing this with Kirk Cousins, right? Except for Kirk Cousins, that was the guy that they decided to sign prior to, Michael Penix being drafted. Here, it would have been like, okay, you finally get done with the Kirk Cousins contract scenario, get him off the roster, boom. But now we're just restarting the clock with another quarterback in a very similar situation because they still, from my perspective, are still going to be high on Michael Penix. So not feeling that all the way. Now, Hannibal brings up Tua to Seattle. Man, Sam Darnold is balling this year. He hot. Now, unless you think Sam Darnold's going to leave. If you think that's the case, then all right, different conversation. But if you think that Sam Darnold is going to still be out there, I just don't see Tua being able to go out there because of the money. You're going to have to, trade for him, and that's going to cost. Oh, all right. Looks like, all right. TG is on the way back in. All right. So shout out to the homie for that. All right. And it looks like we got a couple of supers as well, man. So let me knock these out. Oh, we got some upper room memberships. Shout out to the homie AJ Martinez joining the upper, or actually paying it for being a rock star at life. So shout out to you, AJ, for being a rock star at life, paying it forward into the individual. Welcome to the upper room. Now, y'all know how we do when you get upper room membership, AJ. All right, so you gifted two of them. Well, you know what? Shout out to the next individual who you decided to give upper room membership to. We appreciate you being a rock star life, paying it forward. And to that individual that just received it, welcome to the upper room. Hey, shout out. Gotta have a little fun, man. Y'all know how we do. All right, let me see. Yeah, man, and I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Say, jazzing it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I gotta have a little fun with it. All right. And yes, it was super duper break out there in that snow, but I gotta have a little fun. Blame Mrs. PhD. All right, she got the PhD. Tanisha the doctor. All right, got me out here acting all brand new. And AJ was feeling it though. He was like, "Yo, 5-5." You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. We've been trying to have little small incremental upgrades, little small incremental things to just add to the flavor. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Topo. This is yo crying, laughing. Yo, I dig it, baby. I dig it. All right, let's get it. All right, 12th Wonder also says Rivers and Rodgers pushed the retirement age up. Time for y'all to suit up. TG coaching for the Steelers 2028. Oh, no. I'm going to have to hit this one when he come back. I'm going to wait on that one. Because, yeah, I'm washed. I don't want no parts of that. When I was watching Phillip Rivers get out there, I watched him. But for me personally, yeah, I don't want to go out there. I'm done with all of that, man. In fact, shoot, I was getting a massage earlier today working on my shoulder, and I'm like, yeah, bro. I think I'll pass on that one. For sure. Hey, look, hey, I'm back. I'm back. I was frozen. All right. It was Olsen Honor for a second, but I'm back. All right. Yeah. But it wasn't it definitely wasn't on your end though, man. You're good. You're good. You're good. Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm retiring. I'm done with those days, man. Football for me is now consumed in the confines of my home. Yeah. That's football. Or if I play the video game, every once in a while I hop on, you know what I'm saying, play a little bit. But other than that, yeah, I don't want no parts. I'm cool on that one. But shout out to Mr. Mike Hood, spinning the block, man, dropping a super chat, which I do appreciate you from the heart for. Says Mr. Moats, salute you, baby. He says, I know you probably already watched the tape. There was a lot of good tape to watch this time. My only gripe is the garbage time points in the fourth. Playing not to lose. Chat salute. I mean, everybody has their opinions on playing not to lose versus being recklessly aggressive, right? It's all about what words we want to use to describe it. In the professional circles, we just simply say, yeah, you are allowing yardage for the clock. If that makes people feel anxious, everybody has their personal feelings about, you know, how they handle anxiety. But to me, when you're up the way that they were up, it isn't, from my personal opinion, the smartest decision to be overly aggressive, you know, in those situations. So you're naturally going to play zones. You're naturally going to allow softer underneath throws because of what we're talking about, right? From a timing standpoint. So I get it. Everybody wants what they want, and you know, you're no wrong. I mean, if you wanted a shutout, man, hey man, don't ever come off of that, right? For me, I'm just looking to win the game. So I look and I say, man, well, what gives us the clearest path to victory? And based off of, you know, my personal experiences and what I've kind of acquired and seen is like, yeah, bro, when you up like that, it's late in the game, man, you can have all of that. That's completely fine. And I think you could even hear Troy Aikman even talking about it. It's like, well, if they're not going to have any urgency, yeah, you just let them kind of do this, which they did, right? And it's like, all right, if you want to have urgency and you try to, you know, switch it up, well, then yeah, now you adjust your defenses accordingly for that. But in that space in that second half, it's like, if you want to huddle up, take your time, like, yeah, we're going to play a softer coverage and we're going to allow you to do some of these things because of that part. Whereas when you play it super aggressive, yes, you do have the ability to say, I blanket them the whole game, but you also have the potential to allow a big explosive play. And now this team is back in it because of momentum and because they were able to score without having to take up a lot of time. So that's, you know, that back and forth that coaches have to deal with in those situations. That's the strategy part. If you win, it's fine. If you're overly aggressive and you lose, you're the Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots when you were up 28-3 in the Super Bowl. And everybody was like, why don't you just run the ball? Why don't you just waste the time? And it's like, nah, they want to be aggressive, right? They keep your foot on the gas pedal. And we look at them and it's like, dang, go on, man. Y'all had a chance. So that's the back and forth. And like I said, it's scenarios on both sides. But I just think for the Steelers, for Monday night, they operated with what they needed to do to get that dub and to get up out of that stadium. So, like I said, I definitely understand what you're coming from, though, man. But like I said, from my perspective, it's just like, yeah, man, some of that stuff you're willing to allow. I think they say, was it pick your battles, right? Pick your battles. You're not going to stop everything. Pick your battles. Do you want to have this, but you risk that? Or do you want to make sure this is secure? And if we get that, cool, we'll live with this. And that's, you know, kind of the mindset. And that's honestly every game, every call has that part of it where it's like, yo, it's going to be some parts of this call that we're going to absolutely love. And if it goes perfect, oh, we are in heaven. And there's some other parts where it's like, yeah, man, we're willing to deal with this part of this call. This is the little nasty part, but hey, it doesn't kill everything we're trying to get accomplished in. He said, man, like I said, coach, every player, every fan is going to have a different tolerance for that. So trust me, I get what you're coming from, though, baby. Definitely do. All righty. Oh, we got the homie AJ Martinez. He want to get the party going again. Well, shout out to AJ because he's been a rock star, paying it forward, gifting another upper row membership. So he knows once he does that, what does that do? I got to say, welcome to the upper room. Oh, sorry. I get excited on occasion. All right. Oh, but he's fun to block. No. And this is actually from Tito with the good vibes. Shout out to Tito with the good vibes. Being a rock star at life, paying it forward, gifting an upper room membership. So to that individual, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Hey. There it is. Shout out. I like it. All right, man. Since we are still waiting on the homie, man, I thought he was Oh, see, I was about to do it. All right. He's back. He's logged. He's ready to rock. I think he's getting in there. All right. Here we go. It's my dog that took a whole adventure up there. My man was outside. He was, I was hearing whistles in the background, like we got some winter workouts going. Now my dog made his way into the facility. I'm seeing the flying W and V. Is that what I'm seeing behind me? I got pictures on the wall. That's crazy. Man, you a rock star, bro. Like I want to be like you, bro. That's crazy.
I'm trying to be like you.
Dude, it's clean. That's clean.
Man, I'm just trying, man.
Come on, go Ears.
Go Ears. I come give all the nuggets.
Man,
some great news.
God, dog, man.
I'm not on the wall. I understand it, man. I know you on the wall at JMU.
Oh, don't do me like that, man. Stop me out, man. Stop.
I already know.
He says Sick Daddy, you funny, bro. You are funny, man. My dog said
right next to
shout out to TG.
Man.
I try to be next to Charles Haley. That's the guy I was going for. You know what I'm saying? Just if I can give you one, that's the one. That's the one I want. If I'm gonna have one, But shout out to Sinead though, man. Hey, that's that dude, man. That's that dude, baby. All right. But my dog. All right. So I think when you dropped off, we were in the heart of talking about options or locations for Tua. And since you've been away, dude, we had some pretty cool team selections, options pop up. I kind of ran through them, gave my thoughts. So I'm gonna just hit you and I'm gonna throw the names out there, let you kind of react to them. All right. So one of the teams they brought up was the Jets. What do you think about Tua potentially in the Jet scenario?
The Jets going with that first pick. The Jets going to get that boy out of Indiana. That's tough, you know. That's tough. I think they're gonna go with the young boy. I think he gets a fresh start. I think everything's new in there. Everything new. Like, let's clear this thing out. Give me everything new. New linen, new shirts, new clothes, new bed, new house, new everything. Everything.
Does Glenn get to stay?
Yeah. That's why everything's new.
Okay.
Because that's not his
so I was making
team.
Sure.
He clears it out and he brings all his in there. And I think that's too old for what he's trying to do. I think he just fresh starts it, you know.
Isn't Fields his guy though?
Who?
Is Fields his guy though? Because he brought Fields over, didn't he?
No, that's not his guy. I think Fields was part of what I inherited. You know, I think, and even if it was, it didn't do what it was supposed to do in his first year. To where it's like, I think he goes and gets that boy out of Indiana, and he just that's my new program. You know, let's see what we can do.
Okay. All right. Another team that they had brought up was we obviously talked about Arizona. Let me pull this up real quick. Where are we at? Oh, 49ers. That's what the other one was. San Fran. Yep.
And do what?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it was bringing that up. I'm like, yo, you got Purdy out there. But how do you feel in terms of the Purdy tour?
I think he go out there and back it up. You know, if that's the route. If he's turning into the 2 now. You know, I think that's what you're saying. You're the 2 now.
I think it's a lot of money for that to be a 2. It's a lot of money for a 2.
Jones around there. That's like, what do we do with this? They got their own problems. I don't think. I think they got enough problems. They're not bringing no other relationships into the house. You know, he got his 1 and his 2, and they both look good. He don't want no more. He can't handle no more. Can't afford it.
You say, yeah, I can't. Y'all too expensive. I can't deal with this.
I already got way too much on my hands. I gotta be here and be there. Like, you know, like, I can't afford it. Yeah. I got 1 and a 2. I'm in love. I can't afford a 3. I'm cool.
All right. If you know, you know already.
Yeah, I'm cool. I can't afford a 3.
I see. All right. So none of the spot they brought up was Seattle. We obviously know Sam Darnold just got out there this past year, and we know he's hooping this year. What's your energy on that, though, man? Think Seattle will move on from Darnold? Would Darnold want to leave, or best they got right now. You see me? Yeah, you
They
you
not
you
going
are a resident
nowhere.
Seattle guy. Come on, man. Yeah,
No, Seattle gonna mess around and make a playoff run. Seattle
you
might.
see.
All right, all
Don't
right,
talk like that. Don't you
all
do that.
right.
Don't you do that.
This might, man.
Let you do that. And look,
Hell,
let you start that. No,
it was the
no,
Legion of Boom. Now it's
bro.
the Legion of Doom. Like it's dangerous out there. Like what you mean? Like
It's NFC
and them
tough.
boys believe. They like
NFC
man,
tough.
man. They like
That's gonna
Darnold to
see a
get man.
Philly in the first round, bro.
What you
Yeah.
talking about? They talking
Huh?
about this the game of the
Eh?
year this weekend.
Eh?
Like Seattle,
Oh.
San Fran, or
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, LA for the
Mm-hmm.
NFC. Like this is,
Bro, you know LA getting that, bro. It's LA, bro. Stop playing,
but
bro. Yeah.
but
They gonna play
if
they
you're in a
playing
one seed,
Philly. They gonna play Philly in the first round, bro.
you
That's it in the
talking
first
about
round.
potentially a one seed. Like I'm not bringing no like we got our lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got
I mean, but
we
you saw it
straight.
in Minnesota. You saw it in Minnesota though.
I think Minnesota would be better than Seattle.
Okay. But what I'm saying is though, you saw them where literally Sam Darnold had them as a competing for a one seed, and then they were fine with moving on to JJ McCarthy. So I'm just, just throwing it out there. Yeah.
But they
At least
drafted though.
I'm not. That's what the people are throwing out there. The people asking these
They
questions. I'm just
drafted
asking, I'm
that.
reiterating it. Yeah.
They seen you know what I mean. They seen that
Mm-hmm.
out and they was like, I like that. Like
Yeah.
this the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like y'all can
Yeah.
take this 100 million. We gonna get they tried to take the cheaper route in a sense, like we got a franchise quarterback, we'll build around it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they still had a JJ in there.
Yeah.
They had another type superstar they had to deal with, you know.
Yeah. No, facts on that.
Um
He need his touches.
yeah,
Facts.
so
All
and you
right.
see how they strike and I like Minnesota. But
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna ask you about one team first, and it's a throwaway team because it literally just hit with this next comment. All right. But someone had brought up Atlanta also. And one thing to note, Tua still has a lot of guaranteed money. So in the backup quarterback conversation, I doubt that's a real avenue because you can't, I mean, bro, you can't pay 40, 50 minutes for a backup quarterback, man.
I think Atlanta
Like,
just got out of that situation. Like they're
right.
just getting
With
out of that.
Cousins, yeah, I'm like,
Only only thing about Atlanta is they got a lefty. So two lefties is like, okay,
oh, okay.
this keeps it calm. I like
Yeah.
that. But
That's a very expensive backup lefty, though, bro.
I think whatever you do, you because I think all the spots, like I think every seat is filled. Like I don't think it's a
Yeah.
spot open. So you're already bringing them in here to Daniel
We
Jones's
we
thing to
got the right
compete.
spot though, TG. TG, I got the spot, and I hate the fact
You
that
know the
I
spot.
couldn't. It's
You
Kansas
know the
City,
spot.
bro. It's the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. Yes,
No.
Mahomes had tore the ACL, bro. He's out. Mahomes ain't about to be back. Mahomes gonna be out for 9 to 10 of the months, bro. We both know this. That's the
What's
spot for
Pittsburgh
Tua,
gonna do?
bro.
What's Pittsburgh doing?
Bro, you just seen him in the cold. You just said it yourself.
But what's Pittsburgh
You
doing?
know we get cold, bro. He can't play in this cold up here, bro. We know this
And he
already.
can't go to Kansas
And we
City.
outside. And we outside. And I think that's legitimate. But I think with Andy Reid, maybe it's different vibe. Because that's also very innovative, very progressive offensive mind.
I think
Whereas
his
we are
dominoes gotta
doing that.
fall. I think
Okay.
dominoes gotta fall. Like, what's Aaron gonna do? You see what I mean?
Okay.
Does Aaron come back? Does Aaron leave? Because
So you saying you can see
I've seen
Tua
Aaron
here?
to
Is that
Kansas
what you're
City.
saying?
I've seen Aaron
Are
to
you
Kansas
saying
City.
that's fair? That's
Like,
fair. But
so
are
it's
you
like
saying that Tua could be here though? Is that what you're saying? That's tough. I think it's you think it's a Steeler?
no.
Okay.
I didn't think
Because I
Russ
remember
was a
like when we had
Steeler
our
though.
and I remember we had the convos about Shador, and you was like you didn't really think that would mesh per se here.
No, it
So when I
wouldn't.
think of Tua, I'm just like that kind of gives me, I think it's not in this terms what we trying to do here
I
or
like
how we
two of the.
operate here.
What about Cleveland?
I don't hate that was the other thing they brought up, and I low key think that's a smooth.
I like that.
Depending on how you handling Dylan Gabriel, Shador, and Deshaun Watson, who's coming off of the Achilles, like yeah, bro.
You do got
But it
Deshaun coming
costs a
back. I
lot of
don't like that.
money. That's a lot
I
of
don't
money,
like that.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Cincy. I like
You said you like Cincy?
Cincy.
There's no way you can spend even more money on the offense, bro. There's no way you can do that out there.
I like Cincy.
So
You
you
know
gonna
where I
spend more
love?
money?
You
Where
know where
you
I
at?
love? Let me give
Talk
it
to
to
me.
you. I know I love Philadelphia, man. Let them sit behind Jalen once again. And I like Philly for him. I think Philly's the land of the land and figure it out for a minute. I don't know if they pay that though. It's just the money part. Like, how do you deal with that? Like,
I'm
do I get
literally
him for
pulling up.
cheap?
I'm hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. I just want to pull up what his contract is for
If I can get
2026,
him for
bro.
cheap enough,
Because when we're talking about you covered it here to sit. So next year's 2026, bro.
it's like 54 million.
Bro, he has a $56 million cap hit. He's supposed to
Yeah,
get $39 million in base salary, fam.
yeah.
It's
I
no
know.
way he's sitting behind anybody that we're naming right now, bro. He has to go start somewhere, bro.
So then you don't know where to go.
It's Kirk Cousins. It's literally Kirk Cousins, bro.
It's Kirk Cousins.
Is that you're
It's
not
worse.
that can't sit behind anything, man.
But Kurt sat behind people.
But Kirk also, I don't feel like was ever viewed to the same degree as Tua was viewed when Miami decided to pay him. I think when Miami decided to pay him, they were viewing him with Tyreek, with Jalen Waddle, and I mean, it was right after them scoring 70 points in the game, bro. Like, I look at it just a little bit different. Whereas with Kirk, we all look at Kirk as, man, that's the rhythm. That's 1, 2, 3, ball out. 1, 2, 3, ball out. Hand it off. Tua flirted with, oh, maybe this is nice. And we all remember what we saw collegially. It's like, yeah, we don't feel like Kirk Cousins was like that. Even I'm a supporter of Kirk. But that's the thing where I think those two are just a little bit different to me.
Philly.
It's too expensive, bro. I
It's
think
too
it's out there,
expensive for
Philly.
anybody, bro.
It's way too, but
To
Philly
be honest, he's
specifically,
gonna
like,
sit
bro,
there in
that's a lot
Miami
of
and they're
money,
gonna
bro.
work that out. He's
Like,
gonna
that's a
sit in
lot of money,
Miami.
bro.
They're gonna bring in a QB coach. They're gonna bring in a mentalist, and
Come
they're gonna
on,
try to
bro.
fix that. They gotta make
You
that
say
work.
had that man sitting in the room with the cool clouds and
Yeah,
stuff, talking
they
about
gotta
get
turn.
your mind
Come
right,
on.
Tua. Just breathe,
Yeah,
Tua. Focus
they
on your
gotta make
breathing,
that work. You invested in that. You bought
bro.
that.
$56 million cap hit. Who's taking on
It
that?
killed
You
you.
feel me? Like nobody's
No,
taking on that. Nobody's taking that. Not for
but
Tua.
the argument is that Denver just did it and they're rolling. That's the argument. That Denver moved on from that big
Who's
cap hit,
making
same
that
script.
argument though? Who's making that
It's the
argument?
same script.
I think the variable was a little bit different. Peyton wanted his guy, or he felt like he got his guy specifically in Bo Nix.
Hmm.
Like, I think that plays into it, right?
Yeah, and
But
that's
you
what I'm
also,
saying.
this
Like,
situation matters. It's an offensive minded dude. And that's why I thought Kansas City, because it's like, yo, Andy Reid, if you think you can get the best or the most out of this dude, Bo Nix, you hadn't seen the negative on him. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. It's tough.
I think you need somebody that's like, to me. I think he fits in. Like, I think if you're an offensive guy, the Jacksonvilles of the world,
Yeah.
the
I like him
Chicago's
in
of the world.
LA. Go get with a McVay, but
You
he
see
ain't
what I
his style of
mean?
quarterback. Yeah.
Uh,
You
LA
know
might
he
not be a
ain't.
bad call. I like LA.
I
Stafford a
like
little
it for
old.
him, but Stafford got a big arm too, though. Like, you need a big arm, I feel like, with him.
I think that's everybody. I think the league's a
I
big
would
arm.
agree.
I think
Yeah.
Tua came in like
The spray
I
era.
think I think Tua has done great. I think
Yeah.
if you Tua and your Tua's committee, you're like, bro, we've
Mm-hmm.
won this.
We've
You know what I
won.
mean?
Yep.
You've totally outkicked your coach. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a he don't have a landing spot. Like, it ain't
Mm.
a land. I think Cleveland's the best you could say. And I think that's
I
all
hate him
unless
in
he
Cleveland's offense, though, because part of why I thought he was so
you
well
can't.
in Miami was because of all the misdirection that Mike McDaniel creates for him. And then it's the speed of you hitting Tyreek on a 5 yarder that turns into 75 yards, or you hitting a Waddle 10-yard slant that turns into a 40 yarder. Like,
But
I
you
look
like
at
Dylan
that
Gabriel,
stuff.
you're gonna like him. You know.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying as a whole, I don't think even with Dylan Gabriel, I have questions about how he thrives in that Browns offense, because that is very different than the Dolphins offense. Like, it's static to me. I think it's more of a, we're gonna try to hit you, and then we really want to see if you can sit back and throw it. And I don't think that that's Tua. I think Tua, we talk about all that pre-snap motion, the weird formations out the pistol that you see Miami do. I think that is what complements Tua in his style, and that's why I'm like, Dylan Gabriel, you need to get to that. Like, I think that helps him too.
I think it's not a landing spot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a spot. I like Philly. I like
Mhm.
Cleveland. I like him to go sit behind him in Detroit. It's just hard for him to sit,
Yeah. I don't
you
hate
know?
Detroit. If you can make the money work, I don't hate the sitting part, man. I think that'll help him.
You can make it work. Like, I like Detroit.
Yeah. You said
Um,
Pittsburgh too, right? No, I heard you.
You know it. Like you call it what you want. Like yeah, that's
Tua
the
to
spot.
Pittsburgh is
It's the spot.
tough.
And you know it's the spot. Like everything
It
about it's in
is,
Pittsburgh.
but it's so tough because the draft is trash for us,
The
right? If we're
draft ain't
talking
nothing.
quarterback, we ain't trying to do
Mhm.
that.
Everything about it's
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh. It's just what Aaron's gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Well, yeah,
Can you?
Aaron is the big the big linchpin regardless.
Because
But
if
if
Aaron
no
sit down,
Rodgers, does Tua jump ahead of Kirk Cousins? Because I think financially, Cousins is gonna make more sense.
if you make more sense, I don't think so.
I think money wise, that's gonna be the option. Because Tua, like I said, man, that 56 ain't going away, bro.
At 56 is, mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't think you got to deal with it. You might get him for Russell Wilson contract type.
Okay,
Y'all
that's
pay it,
real.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
You know, y'all pay it,
but
I'll take
remember,
it.
but that was because they released him too, though. The
Yeah, they gonna
Dolphins would
release
have to
this.
release him.
They
You
gonna
think
release
I
that.
don't, man, I don't see it, bro.
They gonna release
I
that.
don't
They gonna
see
pull
it.
the
I don't
Denver.
see it.
They gonna let that go and
That
restart
is
their
a
life.
major hole, bro. That's I don't hate it though. I definitely
That's
don't
what
hate it though.
Denver did. Denver did
Yeah.
it.
Sheesh. Shout out to Denver. Shout out to Denver, man.
Denver
Jeez
did
Louise,
it.
man. All right, but on the back end of this thing though, man. Couple of things around the league, man. Did you get a chance to see that old man Phillip Rivers out there slinging that rock, man?
I thought he looked good, man.
Come
He
on, man.
did.
Talk that talk,
I
baby.
thought he was. I thought he was teach tape on 1, 2, 3. Here, take this. Take this. I'm not trying to sit back here and hold this. Here, take this. He slipped
One
on the
time.
turf one time. Like you just watched him, man. Here, take this. He gets rid of the ball at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Teach tape. 1, 2, 3. Throw the seam. Man, take this.
You see it,
Quick
right?
decision making. Business efficient. I was impressed, man, because I thought he was going to go out there and get blasted by Seattle.
Facts.
I'm like, they started him against Seattle. Like, this is the
Mm-hmm.
worst place to start your. And thought he did good. He
No,
gave him a
facts.
chance.
He had the
Seattle knows
game
how to
winning
win.
drive, low
He
key.
gave him a
Yeah.
chance.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him a chance. Seattle knows how to get it done. That's a good football team up there.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
a good football
Facts
team
on
up
that, man.
there. They
Yeah.
business efficient. That's a good football team up there.
Mm-hmm.
He getting it done. Um, I
Shoot,
believe in
Baltimore.
Seattle right now. I like
Okay,
Seattle
okay.
I like Seattle up there. They play
I
defense.
like that.
They play
No, they do. They
defense.
physical. They physical right now,
They
man.
play defense. I think
Okay.
them linebackers play well. I like Seattle up there.
I like it.
I like
How'd you feel
Seattle.
about Baltimore, man? Baltimore 1 week after, losing
Man,
to us,
I thought
pitching
they
the
was going.
shutout.
I thought they was going to lay it down. They look good. I thought they was going to
Mm,
let Pittsburgh run away this weekend. Like, nah,
no, I won't
nah,
buy that.
nah. I'm still
Yeah.
right here.
Yep,
Don't
they ain't
blink.
gone just yet. They ain't gone just
Don't
yet.
blink. I seen
Yep.
Lamar run a couple times. I'm like,
It's happening.
it's starting to get healthy.
It's
That's
starting to
dangerous.
happen. You see
That's
it.
dangerous. He's starting to
Yeah, but
believe in it a little bit more. You just don't want him
hmm
to get confident. That's forever a dangerous
yeah,
team.
yeah.
Forever dangerous team. Dangerous
Because
program.
everything that we did changes if he can run.
I mean, just
Changes
never
everything.
forget like that field goal. That's a big
hmm
play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Couple big calls. Like these are
hmm
game changing
Catch,
moments.
no
That's
catch. Yeah.
like
There's a lot.
that game could have very easily been different. Very
hmm
easily. So it's
Facts.
like that's a dangerous team. Like they're scary. You know?
Not and whenever you have the unicorn at quarterback,
Yeah.
you're always in it. That's what makes the Bengals so challenging because it's like, yo, when Joe Burrow is on with those receivers, man, anything is possible.
Man.
I mean, shoot, we even seen that also this weekend, huh? It was a team that was like 28-7, 28-3, something crazy at halftime,
That's
man.
what
They were
they
whooping
do.
butt, bro. Yeah, it was a lot of booty getting whooped, man.
They better
And then it
stop
was
living
like,
in that lifestyle.
shit, yeah. I thought I was at
You,
one of them old school track meets, TG. Be like, whoop,
uh,
whoop,
uh,
whoop, walking him down,
you seen it
whoop,
coming. You smelled it
whoop. They
coming.
said they
Like
said
they
5
coming.
consecutive in a row. I said, Lordy. Shout out to that. That's the Bills Patriots game we were talking about. Patriots, man. They kicking everybody butt right now, man.
Patriots tough too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they tough,
Somebody
man.
really good is not gonna make the playoffs.
I would agree, man. Who's it gonna be? Because you told me Miami was gonna make it,
I thought Miami.
and Buffalo
I still
probably
think
wasn't gonna make it. So how you
Miami not
feeling now?
dead yet.
I'm just
That's
asking.
why
I'm
they
just
making the
asking.
change. They not dead
I'm
yet.
just trying to figure out. I mean, because right now, let's see. Miami, they're what, 6 and
Baltimore will
8.
be out right now, right?
Yeah, they're 6-8. Bills 10-4. Patriots 11-3. We're 8-6. Baltimore 7-7. They will be out. Texans 9-5. Jags 10-4. You got Colts at 8-6. They would be odd man out. And then you got Broncos 10-2. Chargers 10-4. Broncos Chargers are in. Yeah, Broncos Chargers are in. Jags are in. We're in right now. Patriots Bills would be in. That's the 6, and then it would come down to probably Texans. Realistically, they're sitting at 9-5. Yeah, Texans be 9-5. That'll be the 7.
The Texans are getting.
Yeah. So the Colts would not, which is nuts, man. After how hot they started, but I want to say the Colts still have to play they play the Jags and the Texans still. So that's still very much open. Yeah, and we got Baltimore one more time. Yeah.
Baltimore. You just don't want it to be you. It's really one of them feels like we just trying to get in. You just want to get in.
You got to get to the 10. Get to the 10 wins, bro.
Get to the 10. It's
get
dangerous.
Get to 10, yeah.
There's some good teams going to be sitting at home. And that NFC is even worse. Like it's some good
NFC
teams
is crazy. But you got to get the 10 wins. 10 is the new thing right now, bro. Like it's crazy. That's where we are right now. 10 wins is gonna be like, yo, you the 7th seed.
Like Chicago.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Chicago's getting in.
Let me see what we looking like NFC. So shoot, Philly at 9-5. They're winning the division. Bears 10-4. Packers 9-4. So you probably, I mean, as it is today, those two would be in. Detroit would not get in at 8-6 right now because you got Bucks at 7-7, but Panthers also tied at 7-7. But you got Rams at 11-3 and Seahawks at 11-3, and you got Niners at 10-4. Bro, that's nuts. NFC West is foolish right now, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's gonna get interesting, man. It is about to get interesting these next couple of games, man. I like it. Well, shoot, man. What you got on your end before we get up out of this day, man?
Just the playoff, man. It's hot, you know. Who's gonna get in? Who's gonna be out? Things starting to tighten up, man. It's just what a time, you know. Like what a time. I'm glad Pittsburgh won last weekend. Man. I'm a Tony Jefferson guy. I thought that Pitt.
Shout out to T Jeff. Yeah, shout out to T Jeff, man.
As a defensive guy, like I watched a bunch of people complain about that guy getting hit low last week. Then this week, you come get a hit like this. It's like you just don't know what to do. I watched Asante Samuel totally pull up on a hit. He could have tore.
You said pull up. I thought he did tear him up. I was like, geez, bro. I thought he ended him. I thought it was just like Waller had the flexibility to kind of like live and survive it, bro.
Man, I thought he totally pulled up.
I think if that's Darnell Washington, it's what we think it was going to be, bro. Like I think that Waller is just a little bit more flexible and a little bit more Gumby on him, bro. Yeah.
I just think it's tough, man.
That was oh my god.
It's hard to play.
But defense. What do you coach that? What do you tell them not to do? Like hit him up top, cost $30,000.
Man, hit him down low, they call you dirty,
bro. Like, what we gonna do? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah. So. And shoot, even on the T Jeff play, receiver is the one who drops his head. That's the other part. You can clearly see him, and he's protecting himself. Like
Jalen Warren.
What's he supposed to do there, man?
Up and headbutts people
every time.
Every time. I love it, but he headbutts people.
Yeah,
like it's just hard.
In the head with the head. Yep.
In the head with the head. Like total law of the law. So it's just tough, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to be on the defense right now, man. It's hard, man. You know. I watched the Rams game. I watched them call this pass interference on a big third down. I'm like, oh man, like how do you?
And then we still know landing on the quarterback versus not landing. Joey Bosa lands on Rodgers on the fumble, no call. Then you look at other ones where it's like, yo, he barely even was on this dude. Oh no, that's a flag. So yeah, it's a lot going on right now, man.
We lost some Warriors this weekend, man. We lost some
We lost some Mahomes. Mahomes, boy. They said, yo, we ain't never seen nobody get the ACL surgery the night of.
Yeah.
Say that's Mahomes, bro.
We got to get that clean right now. I'm going to play with you. We'll take him in there right now.
They took that night.
They took that straight in there. Let's get this work done right now. We don't need no evaluation. We don't need no more. It's
TJ,
the
they said
swelling has gone down enough.
we
Let's go
will
get it.
figure out what we got to figure out once we are in there. I seen that thing say ACL, LC. I'm like, y'all ain't even carried away. They said we're gonna figure it out. We cut it open. All right,
He'll be
we'll get
walking
it.
next week.
You see it,
Remember I
bro?
told you.
I said,
Remember
yo,
I told
this
you.
is
He gonna be
crazy,
walking.
bro.
They gonna get that moving. They not gonna let that sit down too long.
They ain't letting that.
I'm not
Nope.
letting that get stiff. I'm
Nope.
bend it. Yeah,
All
we
your
get this back together.
flexibility, all that. Yep.
Yeah, he'll be walking in a few days.
Yeah,
Remember I
bro.
told you.
That joint was crazy. Yeah.
Mhm. It's crazy.
But yeah,
So,
Parsons, man, the Parsons one hurts as well. I'm glad he got paid though, man. He was having a heck of a year though, bro.
for sure.
Heck of a year, man.
And Miles is gonna break that record
This week. Does he break it this week? I want to break it this week.
He does.
And look, because it's hard though, because I want to see him go ahead and do it this week for a couple of reasons. I want it to be done within the framework of the 16,
You know
the normal games. You dig me?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm torn because it's Buffalo. I'm like, But then I think of when the record got set and it was straight hand on Favre, the quarterback matters. Because we all think of when Brett Favre did what he did. It was like, oh, all right.
Take a dive.
So come on, man. So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, he needs 1.5.
He break it this week.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I don't hate it. It
It
would be cool
3 this week.
Dang, bro, why you gotta talk like that? That's foul. I say you need 1.5,
3
bro.
this week.
Get 1.5 this week. Do what you want after that, bro. Just get your 1.5. Be up out of there, bro. I'm cool with you getting 1.5. Don't land on Josh. Like that's my only thing. Don't land on him. But you get your 1.5. Don't hit the arm. Not a throwing arm. But get you 1.5 though. I'm down for history. I love history, bro. I'm
Josh
off of
should
that.
take a dive for the first one, man.
He would. No, he would. Like Josh is one of them dudes. He'll do that. Yeah. The same way Favre did. It's like we you gotta be aware. You're aware of the scenario. I don't know if Josh would do the dive though, because the Favre thing was the last game of the season.
They'll talk about you on a 30 for 30 for the rest of your life. Man.
They never talk. Yeah, they never forget you, bro. Think about 20, 30 years later, we still talk about it, bro. People when TJ tied the record, they was pissed off with Favre. They like, yo, he would have had it for Favre. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
No, that's real. That's real, bro. I like it, man. I like it. So we shall see, man, when we get back in here, though, baby. But other than that, man, shoot, always good to politic with you, man. Talk that talk, man. Appreciate you as always. Stay safe out there. We spin the block. Do this again next week, baby.
My dog.
No doubt, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's show. And if you did, you know the drill. Hit that like button one time for the coach. And don't forget to subscribe either. Y'all stay safe. And until next time, baby. Peace.